everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Arizona.
Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof...
Tight down. There you go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. "34 yards there and a first down."
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he will go down. outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really different.
It's caught at the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this.
Bridgewater's pass complete to number 85.
51's a mark. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To the air, Allen. And Diggs has it. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Allen going up top. It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. In on the stop, Kevin Minter. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Love. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. They'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on second down. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Throw complete to Herndon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Redskins with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. On second down, Love. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 14. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Wiggles free. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
53 is the mic.
On second and 12, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A first down and then some. 36 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On first down, here's Love. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Gonna give it to Love. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it second and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. On the carry, it's Love. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like
57. Middle. Check.
On first down, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hill on the return. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. First down, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now. It's Love, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Bryce Love with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
5180. I'm on. You got double tight. You got 3.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch 54. All day, dog.
Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the run.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Redskins now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go play action here on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
You go tight.
Now Bridgewater. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it.
Watch the twist.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
They're running it.
To throw, it's Allen. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Oh, able to avoid him. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Love again. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Allen going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Minter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Let's get this. Let's get the 6. Pull it. High.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Love. And he's got room. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him. 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chase Edmonds. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to put this one out.
Go, Mike. Ready? 51, Mike, 51. Ready?
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You've got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball because keeping on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
On second down, it's Love. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Check.
Bridgewater to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 46. This is Love. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
That's where you belong.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground, it's Love. There to him, Juwan Bentley.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Dorsett making the catch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That one a first down pickup of 8. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second down and goal. Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. David Njoku. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense.
Mike 51. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. What's that?
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pass incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. That'll bring up second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. To throw again. And this one complete to Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
2nd and 5 now. Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Stephon Diggs. Play action now. Bridgewater. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys can...
319!
All day, just like that. Just like that. 36, 36.
Allen now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, Allen. He completes it to Jones. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder, what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Allen to throw once more. It's complete to Diggs. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No.
Hey, watch the slant. Slant, slant, slant.
Bridgewater here to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Now Allen. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in
Washington.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Redskins, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.